Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my reaction of Danganronpa Despair Time. We are hopping in to episode 3 of the chapter, so I'm super excited to hop into this. So let's not waste any time. Let's do this. Oops. All right. GRDT is a fan-made series. And yep, all those, by the way. Oh, man. I'm excited. It ended on a cliffhanger last time, so... I think it was Monotv was asking Terrico for something. So we'll see. Yeah, I have a favor to ask you, Terrico. Yep. Here we go.
Huh?
Don't ask to kill someone, please don't. It's really quite important. What is it? Oh boy. It's a super duper incredibly important. Seriously, what is it? Are you gonna keep doing this? Super duper ultra important. It's like a SpongeBob bit. Okay, it's not important at all. I'm gonna leave. I don't blame you. It is important. Building maintenance is super important. I need you to clock the what? What is clock? On sinks, counters, bathtub showers, and other fixtures near sources of water. They all have grievages where they meet the wall, right? Oh, I never knew what this was. If moisture gets in these crevices, then it will cause deterioration or mold growth. In order to prevent that, we apply a waterproof sealant for the crevice called chalk. Like paint on the wall, every now and then you have to remove the old chalk and put down a new line. Why can't you do this? You're a robot. You never run out of energy. Gosh, Terrico, this is basically home maintenance. You live here, don't you? Make an effort to keep this place in good working order. Bro. Yeah, why should I help you? Yeah, exactly.
Life is so hard.
This has nothing to do with helping me and everything to do with making this building habitable. Like I said, you live here, right? Oh, this place falls apart, then I guess we have to live with it. You wouldn't want for the plumbing to stop working or there to be mold growing everywhere. So help me, please. No, why would I help you? If that's important, why don't you ask someone else? Presumably someone who's in better health than I am. Yeah, poor Terrico. She was literally bleeding not too long ago. Well, you don't have any friends, not anymore at least. Wow. So you have a lot of free time. Does that mean free time events? No, I know those are separate episodes. That is harsh, but okay, fair enough. Look, I'll sweeten the deal a little bit. I can pay you every time you do the chores for me. Bro, we're locked up in here. What is money gonna do? I have no need for money, seeing as I don't plan on returning to the outside world. It's gonna be like 10 million bucks or some shit. And non-money, silly. I'll pay you in monocreds, not actual trademark. Wait, but I want to read that whole thing. You are free to use this phrase for your own purposes. Cool. I guess it's free use. Okay, fake money. Even more useless. I just said it wasn't money, stupid brains. It's a service that I'm offering you. What does this money even do anyway? If you have a monocredit, then anytime someone is bothering you and you want them to leave, I'll make them leave you alone. What do you mean by make them leave you alone? Deal, I'll do it. Does that mean like exterminate them from existence? Wow, you really suck at this. Your chalking job looks about as good as if I were to do it. And I don't have thumbs. Okay, she doesn't really know what she's doing. I don't know what she's really doing either. Why are you making me do it? I already told you I wouldn't be any good. Yeah, I don't even know what the heck that thing is. That was a joke, you know. These things I say all the time with no rhyme or reason to them. I still can't do this myself. Don't you have mastermind behind this? Thing is, this place was meant to be occupied and kept by humans, not robots. There are things I can do, like taking out the trash and sweeping the floors, but there are many things that I can't do. Then that's why from time to time, I'll need to call on you all to help me with these things. Still, why? This place is meant to be kept by humans. What does that mean? Uh-oh, lore. These facilities weren't built for this killing game in mind. They were simply repurposed for our show. If I had to resign it myself, I would have made everything automatic. But alas, they didn't have enough time for that or budget. That's quite important information, isn't it? Are you sure you can really tell me these kind of things? Just let the mono robot say whatever they want. I don't see why not. In that case, can you tell me more about this killing game? Yes, tell us more. Leak everything. You know, you're the first person to ask me that. Really? I thought we all asked in the beginning. Since everyone here is apparently determined to fight against this killing game, I don't know why no one has ever tried asking me for information. Bro, was this easy? But fair warning, some of these questions I cannot answer. And there will be some things that I must lie about without any indication that I'm lying. It's like, okay, fair enough. Maybe that's why no one ever asked you, because you're not really reliable at all. That's still worth a shot then. Who orchestrated this killing game show and for what purpose? I think they're not going to tell you that. Well, starting off the heavy questions, I thought you'd leave me with something light first. Nope. We want everything now? What? We want all the big important stuff now. What do you ask me? What, do you want me to ask you your favorite color is? I know that color. That answer to that, blue. No, wait. Yellow? Answer your first question, though. The mastermind is... Oh, I don't know. Huh? What? You don't know? Nope. Okay, so you're probably not the highest up in this killing game. You seem to think that I run this TV show. I must do everything about it, right? I'm not a real human director. I'm a robot built and programmed for the purpose of facilitating this killing game and nothing more. Okay. So the mastermind clearly created this thing. Whoever created me saw fit to give me only the bare minimum of information needed to run the TV show. That is why there are a lot of things that I don't know, because it's not necessary for me to know them in order to make this killing game run. Who would be good at making robots? Does a toaster know why it's toast? Does a calculator know why it adds and subtracts? They are simply machines that do their job without needing to understand why. For that end, I don't know who made this TV show and why. All I do is carry out the directives programmed to me. Oh, I see. Not only do you sometimes lie when asked questions, but you also don't know the answer to anything. You're useless. How does the robot know how to lie then? What, so mean? I'm not useless at all. Because lying means you know the information. You're just keeping it away and you're saying something else. Another question then. How do I end the killing game? I can't answer that. Yep, totally useless. No wonder no one asks you questions. I'm not going to get anything good out of you. Am I? I think you're the first person I even tried to, so. Okay, that should do it. At least we... Nice chalk. Excuse me, wait, what? As I promised you, I have 2 mono credits in your balance. Don't worry about the space. Clean it up. But yeah, we learned that he's not really the higher up here, so I guess that's something. By the way, you look a little different. Did you change your clothes? Bruh. Enough. Being asked that repeatedly is gonna get on my nerves one day. You were the one that did that. Go make an announcement to everyone that I'm wearing a different shirt or whatever. Just to take whatever it takes to get people to stop bothering me. Okay, I'll make sure to inform everyone at the most inconvenient time for possible. Like if they're in the bathroom or in the shower or having... Oh. Anyway, it's noon. Maybe think about getting lunch. Noon.
Oh.
Ah. Didn't Charles say you wanted to meet up with me around this time? I wonder why. Uh-oh. Should I even go? This feels awfully suspicious. Take the toy gun. I say go, only because if something bad happens and the viewers would love it. That's only gonna make me not want to go. Oh my gosh. At the end of the day, I decided to go. Oh boy. This was the thumbnail image, so we'll see. This has to be important, right? Charles isn't even here yet. Waiting is boring. Should I check out some of the books? Oh, let's see. Maybe there's something important here. This textbook looks awfully familiar. Where have I seen this before? I flipped open to a random page and... Ah! Whoa! Aw, dang. Oh, she cut herself. Damn. I cut myself on the paper. Ouch. Darn, poor Terrica. Is it normal for the paper cut to bleed this much? I don't think so. Hey, Terrico. Oh.
What's your problem?
What do you want? Your finger's bleeding a little bit. You can't look at blood, can you? I put my hand behind my back. No, it's not that. Don't think I'm the kind of person who loses his cool every time he sees a drop of blood. I'm not like that. Not weak at all. I refuse to be. Yeah, because a cut is way different from seeing a completely dead body. I do feel bad for him, though. Did you cut yourself? What are you doing?
I don't care.
It's only a paper cut. I often cut myself like this when I'm reading. I'm not being careful. It hurts, but it'll heal in a few days. So I don't care. Still, yikes. Don't say you don't care. I don't want to see you staining precious books with your blood. That's what you care about. If you wear gloves, then you should be able to read safe without cutting yourself. I'll give you my spare gloves here.
Back.
Oh, damn.
What?
Whoa.
I said back off.
Oh, she actually did
Dare
brought a
try
knife.
and come near me.
That sprite is cool as shit,
Keep your
though.
hands out of your coat. and put them where I can see them.
Oh, shoot.
You're being stupid. Do you really think I'm reaching for a weapon?
Oh.
I'm being stupid. I'm
Oh.
not the one who asked to hold a meeting in a private, secluded area with no witnesses.
Oh.
Did you forget what happened when Xander did the same thing?
Is that the
I got
same knife?
Stabbed. I'm not taking any chances.
I'm curious. Wit knows I'm here. That means that the only witness is someone who's already tried to cover for you once before. As if I would try and murder you. You're being completely ridiculous. No, I don't blame her for being on guard. I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone here. Take off your coat and show me you're not hiding anything.
You're annoying me.
You are the one who's being brandished brandishing a knife at me. Sure, fine. I have to know you are being very unreasonable right now.
My hands are in the air and I'm making a fool of myself. Dressing down like I'm being searched by airport security. Are you happy now?
There's like a
Okay,
mark on
fine.
his arm.
I'm not taking your gloves. Keep your distance.
Oh, damn. You really are paranoid now, aren't you? Yeah. You're... And quit acting like I'm endangering you somehow. You're the one who has been carrying around the concealed weapon this whole time. It's for self-defense. Yeah, honestly, why does not everyone have a self-defense weapon? Not defense. You stab me and kill anyone who perceives you, who you perceive to be threatening. Who perceive to be threatening you. You know that carrying around a dangerous weapon will put you at risk as well, don't you? What if someone else uses that against you? But she thinks she's like invincible, I think. You're asking an awful lot of questions, or she is basically almost invincible. Because I'm telling you not to carry around that knife, you dolt. I won't be taking your recommendations to go defenseless during a killing game. You are stubborn as ever, Terrico. It truly grates on my nerves sometimes.
Do me a favor.
At least do me a favor, keep it secret. If people know you carry around a weapon, then it's very possible that some would-be killer will use that against you. I won't tell anyone else either. Uh-oh. This is definitely going to be somewhat important. And try not to make sure that not to end up alone with you, lest you stab me.
Stop complaining.
I don't intend to try and murder you, just so you know. Like I said, this is only for self-defense. I have the least motivation out of anyone here to commit murder. Yeah, she kind of just wants to chill here.
Of course.
Oh, sure. Let me believe that because you said so. Source, trust me, bro. I already said that I don't want to leave this place. If I successfully commit a murder, then I would be forced to leave. Yeah. She doesn't want that. At least right now, anyway. Then I would have to go back to my regular life of constant moving, constant running, and never being certain of what will happen next. I don't want to live like that anymore. I'd much rather stay here. Aww.
How concerning.
Constantly running. What kind of life do you live? I always end up in one accident after another. Since I had such bad luck, and because of that I'm in a lot of debt. Medical bills from spending countless nights in the hospital after something happened. Even if I don't want to go, I usually get taken to the ER against my will. Well, jeez. I hate hospitals. Why save my life if I'm just gonna ruin it afterwards? Aww. That's quite unbelievable, to be honest. Attending school too was difficult when I had nothing to my name. As I lacked idea, I had to infiltrate various big schools that didn't care enough to about keeping track of their individual students. Steal the uniform, sneak in, pretend to be a student. That sounds like a lot of schools, to be honest. But if I stand out too much, then they realize that I'm not actually a regular student, and I'll get in trouble and have to run again. I usually end up doing this multiple times a year. Oh gosh. You understand that the kind of life I live is unstable and not very enjoyable. I really like to stay here because, as nonsensical, it's the closest I can to living a normal life, and that means not committing murder.
What?
Enough beating around the bush already. Why'd you call me here? Don't tell me it's because you wanted to lecture me on this and that. You has to have a reason, right?
What a pain.
Alright. I would have gotten to it earlier, but someone derailed the conversation by pulling a knife on me. Oops. I'm going to give you something, okay? I'm going to leave it on this desk. You can pick it up on your way out rather than handling it to you. Don't threaten me again. Oh,
Calm
no.
down.
Toast on the bagel. Dealing with you is like dealing with a frightened raccoon. What is this? It's my motive. More specifically, it's someone else's secret. When I received as my motive, I'm giving it to you. Why?
How concerning.
Much as I don't want to, I must acknowledge that I should. I will probably similarly be incapable as I was yesterday. It agitates me to think that there's nothing I could do on my own, but that's the truth of the matter. I cannot turn away from it. It would be foolish of me to ignore my own glaring weaknesses. Such a situation, I'm sure these motives will be important. That's why I'm giving you mine to you. I feel like he's gonna die next, to be honest. When murder happens and I cannot participate in the trial, then I'll allow you to reveal this motive to everyone. Very well could turn out to be an important piece of evidence. Why are you giving this to me, of all people? I have determined that this is the best course of action to take, and you are the most suited person for the job. I mean, I have heard that you were instrumental in solving the previous murder case, and I know that you have to be quite a pragmatic person.
I see.
I guess that explains why you aren't giving this to Wit. Wit would be funny with it.
Indeed.
Right, Wit. Used to be a major annoyance to me, but I realized he's more than that. Under the surface, he's an empathetic person, someone who's kind enough to go out of his way for others. Yeah, Wit's my boy. He's my homie. I like him. He's like one of my favorites. Which means that he's inclined to keep others' secrets. He's not the kind of person who I can rely on to sacrifice one person's privacy for the greater good. I guess so. Figures. I took his motive. Alright, let's read this thing. Don't open it.
Seriously?
Don't open it. That's the opposite of what you've been telling me so far. Just have it, just don't read it, I guess.
Are you stupid?
I said to open if a murder happens, idiot. Does it look like the trial room to you? Sure, yeah. Everything's a trial room now. In the best case scenario, there won't be any more murders, and you can forget all about this conversation. However, neither of us are naively optimistic. Put our face in that scenario. Alright, I hope you're sure you're not making a mistake by leaving this in my hands. Well, it's too late now, I think. I pocketed the motive. Alright, that's all you need with me? I'll be leaving now.
Tereko. Don't take this the wrong way, but...
What?
I enjoyed talking to you.
Oh?
I said don't take it the wrong way.
Oh.
I didn't say anything yet.
Yeah, she only said one word, like, I think it was I. It's not because you're an enjoyable person to be around or an intellectual. After Xander's death and after that trial, to be honest, I don't remember much. It's all a phase, in bits and pieces. But it was terrible, but I want to move on. But now everyone only looks at me with pity in their eyes because I couldn't process a dead body. Now everyone thinks I'm weak. No, you're strong. You're good. I like you. I hate it. Constant reminder that I've become someone to look down upon. No, that's not something to look down upon. But you aren't like that. If anything, you've become ruder than ever. And then you haven't once shown me any shred of pity from what I've gone through. Nothing much has changed between us. We continue to treat each other with unremarked aggression and make snide comments towards each other. And to me, that's much more satisfying than being pitied. Changed a lot, haven't you? You haven't given more thought to other people right now than you have in the past 4 days. You've given more thought to others. And you've changed too, mostly for the worse. Excuse me? Uh-oh. She might pull the knife on you again. Deciding you'll trust no one. Acting on your own. You are quite like how I was before Xander's death. I understand perfectly well what it's like to be in your place, but you won't be able to take up that solitary act forever. Sooner or later, you'll come out of your shell again. Yeah, at some point she might have some sort of change. What? So I can learn to love again? I didn't take you to be such a sappy fool. Damn.
Calm down.
What? No? I mean, to say you'll get bored if you're alone for more than a few days.
Think about it.
There's very little to do here by yourself. By the third day of isolation myself, I started to become tired of the monotony. It's interesting. I started wanting to talk to other people for no reason other than to give myself something to do.
Shut up.
Whatever. It might happen, though. Don't try and isolate yourself. I can kind of see it. Why do you care? Her to have more of a reason to leave, maybe? Listen to me. It's simply an illogical thing to do.
Think about it.
I used to think that the best way to keep myself safe was to avoid people, but now I can see that the best way to get through this killing game is by working with others. I think it's a mix of both. I'm not telling you this for sentimental purposes, but because it's a pragmatic thing to do. Because it is the pragmatic thing to do. Being alone at a time simply makes you more vulnerable. You aren't the only person Xander uses for his own purposes. Stop trying to talk to me. I took your motive, alright? I'm leaving. Oh. What about Xander? He used more people? Was that what I heard? Unless I misheard that. I might have had.
Disappointing.
I'm not done with you yet. There's something you said on the day we met that continues to bother me. What did I say again? You disbarred me from being apathetic towards a potential deaths of my friends. But now that people have actually died, it seems like I care a lot more than you. It's a gut feeling. Now leave me alone.
First of all...
Don't you think it's hypocritical of you? Why don't you act on your own words? Charles, take a hit in that I don't want to talk to you. Stop bothering me. Okay, yeah. Alright, I have those mono credits now, I suppose. Oh, we're going to use one on him? Monotv. Make Charles leave me alone. Oh, what's going to happen now? Okay. What? Oh, Jesus. Wow, I was expecting Monotv. Damn, it's like fucking WWE in this bitch. Oh, shit. Well, it works, it works. Well, if I ever want to, like, a WWE match, I could just use one of those. While Charles was dealing with Monotv, I escaped back to my room. I hold myself up sleeping and recovering, letting an entire day pass by. I tried my best to avoid contact with other people. However, in the end, my determination to remain alone ended up weakening because... Wait. Aw. Playing with cactuses. This is kind of cute, though. Yeah. I think there has to be some level of trust.
Did you really think you could surprise me with a knife?
With some people.
I came prepared. I knew that you would try to backstab me after all.
Oh, this new anime looking epic.
Give up now and surrender. Then I'll consider letting you live. Terrico, I've changed my mind.
Oh, it's Xander.
I will turn my back on whoever made me do this and stay by your side from now on.
Oh.
Do you forgive me? My hand!
Oh, she pricked herself. Gosh darn it. I pricked myself on the cactus again. Damn. The anime was getting pretty interesting there. What am I doing? This is incredibly childish. Am I really this starving for social interaction? We're social creatures, so... Which I hate to say it, Charles was right. I can't stay by myself forever. Got so bored that I tried to find a way to entertain myself, and I ended up playing make-believe. Interesting how she has Xander's eye patch, though. Sigh. Alright, I'm heading out. I'll just eat in the cafeteria and watch other people talk. That's all I'll do. I won't get involved in anything. Yeah, that's what you're saying until you start actually talking. I should probably get some breakfast anyway. Oh, jump scare. Yep. Good morning, Terrico. You finally left your room after a whole day of a shut-in. Let's go eat breakfast together.
Fun.
I have a fun activity planned too. You'll definitely enjoy it. It'll really fit your mood to do something fun with friends, alright? What? No. No, I was not gonna join in on whatever things you want to do. Don't lie, you kind of wanted to, right? You were expecting me to exit my room just now? You know, Terrico, these walls aren't exactly soundproof. I can hear you in there. Oh, you can hear my cactus battle? Wait, that means... Oh, God. If you don't join me today, then I'm gonna tell everyone you play with cacti. Whoa, what's that evil face you're doing? Oh. You aren't above blackmail, huh? Didn't want to use this against you, but I figured you would be really resistant to socializing. No, she was just in the mood to socializing. Weren't you hearing me? It's not good for you to be all alone, especially during a situation like this. That's why I need to be a little pushy when it comes to you. This is all part of my grand scheme, I see. If I can make everyone happy, then that means that no one has any need to do murder. You're that much closer to ending this killing game. Don't you want that too? I just want to help. That means resorting to cheap tactics. Well, you don't need to blackmail me over this. Now, come eat breakfast with me. I'm seriously underestimated you. I did not expect her to do that either. Die, laugh, love. First thing that I was to examine the knife rack. It looked like they were all there. Ah, you are checking the knives. Yeah, just to make sure. I understand why you do that. Most people these days, everyone's wary. I feel like a pointless thing to do because there are so many lethal weapons everywhere, so even if all the knives are there, it means nothing, but still, I can't help myself. I guess it's better than not doing it. It takes like 4 seconds anyway. Anyway, what do you want to eat, Terraco? Today, Nico and Veronica made breakfast. Don't bother me. I make my own food from now on. Uh-oh. This might not end well, though. Alright, you aren't the only person who does that, too. It's fine. I mean, I don't blame her, to be honest. So, I've been spending a lot of time investigating around, looking for a potential exit. She's like, no, I don't want an exit. That's great. Good luck. Jeez. Not much for conversation these days, aren't you? Oh, the music's going down. You know, being in this kitchen, it reminds me of that time that you, I, Rose, and Min were baking together. Remember that, right? Oh, I remember Min. Kind of miss her. Oh, of course I remember. We had tons of fun back then, baking, decorating, and chatting. I could tell everyone really enjoyed it, but then when you dropped that cake and Min had to clean up the mess because of that, she ended up having to kill Xander. Whoa, you had to mention that? I thought this was going to be wholesome. If that never happened, our baking session went perfectly, then in the end, it only means that no one would have stopped Xander. Damn.
How cruel.
Life is really cruel, Terraco. I'm not so blindly optimistic as to ignore that. Why we are putting in this terrible killing game where even something fun and happy becomes a reason to kill. Why is it that the only time I saw Min smiling was she was unwillingly causing her own death? I want everyone here to be friends. I'm trying my best to keep everyone's spirits up, but even then, oh, just so sad. Terraco, I feel bad for them. Oh my gosh, I can tell you're trying to open up to me, but I won't let you. Sorry. You're right. Life is cruel. That's exactly why we should stop trying to bond with each other. That way, it'll hurt less when people die. Damn. You most of all, Eden. You're the last person I want to be friends with. What? Why her? She's so nice. Why? Because you blackmailed, I guess? Because you're too kind to me. I noticed all this time when I've been blaming others for turning against me, you never once brought up the fact that you'll stay by my side the whole time. Anyone else in your place would have brought it up already to point out the fact that I'm wrong and to get me to side with them, but you don't. Aw. Terraco, relationships aren't transactional. It's not that I did something good for you, then that you should do something good for me. I want you to be my friend, but not because I'm a nice person and you feel obligated to. You're caring, selfless, and worst of all, hopelessly naive. Aw. When that optimistic worldview of yours gets shattered by the harsh reality of this killing game, I don't want to have an emotional stake in it. Oh, she does really care about her, though. Sooner or later, that kindness of yours will have you breaking down until you're overwhelmed with grief to be able to act. That's not how I plan to live. I'll join you whatever activities you have planned today, but I'm only humoring you. We're not going to become friends. I won't let that happen. Oh, this hurts. I'll never trust or rely on anyone else ever again.
No,
You're wrong.
wrong, Terraco. Huh?
Wrong about what? There's nothing naive about being optimistic. It's not nice because I'm dumb or whatever, or because I don't know any better. I chose to be this way. And if this world is cold and cruel, I'll still make the choice to be kind. Aww. It's only human to feel grief, and it's only human to rely on others. I truly believe that's how we'll get through this killing game, through expressing grief and then relying on one another. So I'll prove you wrong. Kindness isn't weakness. Caring about others is the worst way to live. One day I'll make you understand that. Hopefully. Hopefully she can open a little bit more up and trust others. Until then, you can call me naive and hopeless all you want. Got it? I do kind of understand both of where they're coming from. How hearing her words made my chest hurt. It's just my injury acting up again, nothing else. Are you sure about that, Dan?
Shut your mouth for more than a minute.
Oh, shit.
You talk.
No way!
Oh, no, they're fighting against Terraco. We should go do something about this. Nah. Wait, my sandwich. Okay, curiosity is winning out. Let's see what the commotion's all about. Yeah, I want to see this too. Alright, let's see this fight. Oh, or it ends there. Alright, that was a good episode, honestly. we're getting a little bit more into Teriko, so it's not just all like aggression, although we definitely saw some aggression from her this episode, which was cool as heck. But yeah, I like that, seeing that they care for her. Like, they understand kind of where she's coming from. They also kind of like know that like socializing and like trusting others is a good thing. And I don't think it's completely one way or the other. I think there's like some sort of like happy median where you kind of stay neutral with anyone. And when people gain your trust, you start to trust them more. And if people become less trustworthy, you don't trust them as much. I think it's like by person basis. So there's definitely is like some sort of median ground that I feel like they'll probably find at some point. I think that's my theory for it, for overall, like just being just in the middle somewhere. So yeah, I kind of like how they're throwing that in there and seeing other characters' perspectives. It makes them more interesting, and seeing Teriko kind of react to these words is also just kind of cool. It makes their interactions more fun and interesting. This was a really good episode. I think this is my favorite episode so far for chapter 2 thus far, because there was just a lot of beef to it, and I like that. I like how complex some of these interactions are becoming, and how interesting the morality of the case of these conversations are. I don't know why I couldn't speak there for a second there, but yeah, it's really getting good. I'm super excited to just see how everything else pans out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Tell me what you guys think of this in the comment section below, or any future predictions. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.